A recent post by Elon Musk, CEO of X, formerly Twitter, has caused a stir in the deaf community. In a post reacting to a video, he asks why an American Sign Language or ASL interpreter is required when subtitles are already available. Many saw it as pure ignorance, while others are taking it as a teaching moment.
I thought perhaps he just genuinely didn't know. But then, based on a number of comments that followed, I thought, this is a general understanding. It evokes a lot of anger, but we have to continue educating and teaching. I'll never stop educating.
With interpreter Jennifer McConaughey, Leah Riddell, president of the Ontario Cultural Society of the Deaf, explains that English subtitles and ASL are not the same or interchangeable. Mariola continues to interpret for our deaf audience.
ASL is its own unique language with its own grammatical structure comprised of cultural nuances and syntax. There are accents, there are tones, there are emotions conveyed. 70% of the language is conveyed through facial expressions and body movement. And so ASL is not English. They are very differing languages. They have their own unique richness.
She adds that text does not convey all the necessary information.
We can read. However, the captions don't always capture tone and emotion, right? It's very two-dimensional. There are no other nuances. When you see sign language, it's conveyed on the face and in the facial expressions. And if somebody says the word yes, what's behind that? Is it a definitive yes, or is it a yes? That can be conveyed in a number of ways. And by showing that through sign language, we can best match their intent.
Riddell says efforts towards being more inclusive must incorporate ASL interpretation.
We talk a lot about DEI, diversity, inclusion, and equity, but we're neglecting accessibility. So access to language is what's lacking. We have a diverse population. We want to ensure people can participate, contribute, and feel a sense of belonging and not be left out. And that's where we have to understand the need to provide accessibility to enable inclusion. As a deaf community, we do provide access regardless of our events. We provide captions. We make our content with voiceover. We provide translation services. Why aren't, the broader society meeting us halfway?
She adds that when it comes to accessibility, there's no one-size-fits-all method.
So when it comes to media, provide it in all formats where possible with captioning, interpreting services, as well as the spoken component. And this really does send a powerful message of acceptance and respect for every individual and their communication needs.
Dilshad Burman, City News.